Provincial Coordinator of SASCO in the Eastern Cape Province, Vuyo Tologu, is going to be joining us for In Reaction. Vuyo, good evening, and thank you for making time to chat with us here on the SABC at this hour.
Good evening, Lee. Good evening to the viewers and the students at large across the Eastern Cape Province.
Sure. I guess we dare say good evening, given the developments that have been unfolding, and we're obviously just trying to make sense of the information whilst investigations are underway. But from SASCO's reaction at this point, from SASCO's point of view, perhaps we could just get your reaction regarding this incident, following the statement that you released earlier on as well.
Well, Lee, we are deeply wounded, deeper than the plow can dig the soil. The incident that has happened is very tragic, and the incident is not isolated. It reflects the increasing militarization and the hostility we are seeing on our campuses when students stand up for their rights. And then we are deeply sad, we are deeply wounded, and we see these things even from the Minister of Higher Education, Dr. Ngabane. She just released a statement that is a copy and paste of a statement that has been released by Sisulu University, a statement that is not detailing as to what happened, and that statement is silent. Also, the Dr. Ngabane just released a statement that is very silent. She just spoke a lot of nothing. We are very unhappy. We are very sad, and we want to take steps forward in attending to this issue.
All right. So before we get into those measures, Vuyo, perhaps you could just speak to the grievances that had come to the fore, allegedly from the students, that list of demands as well. Some of the view that it's been backdated to, many years. And I wonder if you could just speak to some of that resurfacing once again.
Well, if I quite hear you very well, the demands were that the students were protesting against the living conditions that are not conducive in the environment, in the residence. They were quite protesting against the security concerns. They had security concerns in the residence. They were protesting against a rule that is pronounced wrongly by the university managers, because the imposed rule says there must be no visiting. Therefore, students protested against that rule to say there must be visiting hours in many universities. As we know, they are limited to 10 p.m. at night, with the option to say when you enter after 10 p.m., you only given a provision to enter into a study area only. But now, as far as the information that we have received from our comrades on the ground, is that the so-called residence manager imposed a rule to say there must be no visiting at all. Whereas we know that students now are studying, exams are approaching, therefore they are studying, so they are not even allowed at all to make visiting. Also, the security concerns, junkies are entering the campus, are entering the accommodations, and the issue of warden or securities that are males that are managing these residences. Students have been making a public outcry on these concerns. So when they protested, we were told, as far as the information that we have received, that the residence manager then just came out and shot our students, and students retaliated. So those are the demands.
Okay, Vuyo, so obviously monitoring developments as the investigations unfold, but thank you for your time and for weighing in at this hour. We're going to leave the conversation there for now. Vuyo Tologu, of course, Provincial Coordinator of SASCO in the Eastern Cape, weighing in following the shooting at Sisulu University. Obviously just looking at the developments and really where to from here as we await further information.